Hello everyone and welcome back to Aldo DIY. On today's video, I'm going to make a holiday dress. So the other day I showed you the project that I am working on. So it's right there on the mannequin. So I draped the bodice on the mannequin and it turned out so nice. Without further ado, let's get to sewing. So I just did a stay stitch and I'm really liking it. So now I am going to do the same thing for the back pieces. So for the back pieces, I have 4 because everything is going to be double. So for the back piece, I'm also going to stay stitch the shoulders and the back. So that will help the fabric. So that will prevent the fabric from stretching, especially along here. This is on a bias. So if you stretch this, it will kind of stretch. So we don't want to stretch at the back because you will have like some sort of gaping. And I'm doing a 1/2 inch stay stitch. I'm gonna match the shoulder seams. So there. Side seam. And everything is ×2. So now I'm going to press it and match the seam. Okay, it's important that the seams are matched. You can also open it. I'll just open it like that. Okay. Same thing here. So right sides of the fabric should be facing. Okay. Should match perfectly. Then you're just going to pin it. I'm just going to clip our make sure you push the raw edge against the lining, and you are going to sew as close to the seam as possible, but not to the seam, just maybe 1/8. Okay. It's looking beautiful.
Now it's time to work on the bottom of the dress. This is pretty straightforward. I am just going to sew the side seams.
That's right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and match this on the bodice. Okay. So now I am going to sew the skirt on the bodice. So I match the waistline, and this is just the shell only. Okay, the lining is right here, and I'm going to finish it separately, so I will have a clean finish right here. We will do that later on. So I'm just going to stitch it right along.
I decided to go for a flutter sleeves. This is the same pattern I use for the burgundy dress that you see here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of fabric so I can have more flutter to it. Or flounce, if you will. I also base stitch the armholes so it's much easier to attach the sleeve on the bodice or in the armhole.
Match it on the right side of the fabric. I like to match the inseam first. And then the center fold of the sleeve to the shoulder. Okay, that's how I like to do it first. I adjusted the arm side a few times until it fits. Okay, so if you run into trouble, if your sleeves are too small for the armhole, just keep on trimming until it fits. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to sew it.
After I sewn in the sleeves, they should look like this, and I'm really pleased with the result. Off camera, I also sewn the invisible zip, and I really love how it turned out. I already have a separate tutorial on how to achieve a legit invisible zipper, and look at the seams, they match. Now it's time to tackle the lining, so I match the right sides of the fabric, sandwiching the zipper teeth inside, and I'm just going to clip it to secure, and then I'm going to stitch it along here. So when we turn the fabrics right side out, it's going to encase the zipper, and it's gonna give us a nice clean finish. Also fold up the lining hem just like this, so when we turn the fabric right side out, it's going to push the raw edge inside of the garment. After that, I am going to trim off the darts because I just want to get rid of that extra fabric. It is actually showing on the outside of the dress. You can see the silhouette of the darts, so I decided to trim those off. Here I already fold in the raw edge of the lining and I pin it to secure, and I'm just going to hand stitch it. Now all I have to do is finish the hemlines and the dress is done. And this is what the dress looks like. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It's so pretty and so delicate. The only thing that seems to be a problem is the shoulders. They are sliding off. Easily fix it by sewing two ties at the back so it doesn't keep on sliding off my shoulders. Also, the lining that I use, it is very slippery against the skin. And this is what the back looks like. I know that's a lot of back for my liking, but I figured I'll show it to you anyway because that is part of the detail of this dress. Before I close the video, I want to wish you a wonderful Christmas season full of God's love and blessings, and let's not forget the true meaning of the celebrations. anyway, thanks so much for watching, and if you liked and enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now, you guys. This is free. And hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!